Okay, so we made it past the hardest part of the game, the character setup screen. So everything else should be a cakewalk from here. So I'm going to take us, this time around, I'm going to just take us through a little tour of the town. You know, you can right-click on people to get a look at them. There's more than a hint of ogre about this strange and bulky character. He seems cheerful, though. There's the sheriff. Schultz appears to be an affable old coot, content to smoke his pipe. There's a hardness behind his eyes, however, that gives you reason to believe that he's no pushover. Yeah, so I'm just going to walk around the town. It's a fairly small town, just a few screens, but it comprises a lot of the adventuring portion of the game. This is a game that mixes adventure with role-playing type of elements, so let's see. Let's go into this inn, the Hero's Tale Inn. The windows glow from the light inside. The sign reads Hero's Tale Inn. Let's walk inside. Welcome, welcome, traveler, to the Hero's Tale Inn. I am Shamin at your service. May you find what you seek here. And this guy, you can probably tell just by looking at him, he's not quite human. You see a small cat-like creature known as a kata. You've heard that katas are common in the southern deserts. And yes, indeed, he is a sort of he's basically a furry. He's this anthropomorphic cat kind of creature. Let's see, what if we ask him about katas? We kata are a race of desert dwellers, wanderers of the endless sands. Notice I got a point for asking about that. So you get points for asking lots of questions. Ask about the town. Although in this valley I now have friends, I miss my homeland terribly. Where's your homeland? We live far to the south in the desert lands. Someday we may yet return there. So yeah, there's not much you can do in this inn. I'm going to just... see, he claps his hands. Or paws, I guess. I like this music. I am Shima. Allow me to serve you, wanderer, from afar. Wait, I emphasized that wrong. Allow me to serve you, wanderer from afar. Do you wish food or drink? Let's order some food. With great pleasure will I serve you a fine meal. Yeah, I like the music that plays in this inn. Notice I'm using the ad-lib sound. That was another kind of dilemma that I had. I was debating, should I play this with the ad-lib sound or with the PC speaker sound? And part of me wanted to use the PC speaker sound because that's actually how I grew up playing the game, but obviously the ad-lib sound is better, so that's what you're hearing. I bring you that which you ordered. May it please and satisfy you. You thank Shima and pay her. Okay. Eat. The food tastes surprisingly good. The beverage goes down smoothly and well. Notice I also got a point for eating. You get a point for doing everything in this game. You get... What, I don't get points for standing up? Turn in a circle. Maybe I'll get points for that. These are a different way of saying that. Okay, I didn't get any points for that. Too bad. You can also sleep there at the end, of course. We'll probably do that later. Here's the that magic shop that the sheriff was telling you about. And since we have magical abilities, actually, let's see. This is our stat sheet that we set up when we started the game. By the way, that's Control S. If you want to pull this up to take a look at it at any time, you press Control S on your keyboard. That's the hotkey. So yeah, we have magic abilities, so we can actually buy stuff. Even if we had no magical ability, it would still be worth it to come in here and just talk to Zara because, again, you get points for asking her questions. But let's see. I am Zara, and this is my companion is Damiano. I'm not reading these things right. The items in this shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. We have very little for ones such as you who have not been initiated, but what we have could prove useful. Okay, so what kind of spells do you sell, Zara? Ask about spells. We sell several magical spells on study scrolls. You may purchase Flame Dart for 60 silver, Fetch for 40 silver, or the Open spell for 30 silver. I also know that you can find a wonderful spell if you learn the secret of Irana's Peace. And what is Irana's Peace? Will she tell us? Irana was a powerful spellcaster who lived long ago. She brought peace to this valley. Even now her spell protects this town from violence or foul magic. Her final resting place is due north of town, and it is a place of both safety and healing. It is known as Irana's Peace. And we're going to visit that place later. We'll see that firsthand. By the way, yeah, the town of Spielburg does have a spell cast on it, a peaceful spell, which prevents you from doing stuff like this. I can just say, fight, let's see, will this work? What do I just say, fight? Yeah, there we go. Despite your intentions, you feel a calmness and a sense of peace descend upon you as you even consider thoughts of violence. Irana cast a spell on this town of Spielburg, which basically prevents violence from happening within it. By the way, speaking of, I should mention my thanks to Crowley9, who mentioned in the last video, in a comment to my last video of this game, the name Spielburg, the name of the town, is actually kind of a pun. It's kind of a, in German it literally means game town, so it's the town that the game takes place in, so cute little play on words there. These Quest for Glory games are big on foreign language puns, especially French and German. You'll see more examples of that later. Let's see, let's take a look at this old woman. She's deeply asleep in, I'm sorry, senior woman. She's deeply asleep in her rocker. That big flame there when it comes up is pretty impressive. Come on. Come on. Put your flame. There we go. Isn't it hard to tear your eyes away? Pyromania. That's great. There's no getting around it. A shop with its eye on you makes you nervous. That's right. Okay, let's go into the guild hall. This is a place... Okay, this adventurous guild hall reminds you of the one in your hometown. The traditional moose head and other stuffed monsters, Saurus, troll, griffin, dragon, cheetar, and the terrible Antwerp adorn the walls. You see the registration book on the desk and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated by the fire must be the guildmaster. He is snoring. So let's take a look around. There is absolutely nothing to do here that's productive or useful, but you can get points for asking this guy questions and for taking a look around. So let's see. Let's look at these monster heads on the wall. The plaque under the moose says, courtesy of Sierra Online Prop Department. This little purple guy. You never saw a purple Saurus before you came to Spielberg, but it looks like a really stupid monster. The plaque reads, Saurus slain by Hans Halfwitten. This is certainly a weird one. You've never seen anything quite like it. The plaque reads, Antwerp slain by two guys from Andromeda. A not-so-subtle reference to Space Quest. Mark Crow and Scott Murphy, of course, being the two guys from Andromeda. This animal you won't see in the game at all. This crossbreed of eagle and lion could have torn a man apart when it was alive. The plaque reads, Griffin slain by a Wolfgang Abentur. Yeah, griffins you don't see in this game at all. The moose you won't see in this game. Also the dragon you won't see in this game. These four monsters you will see in the game. The Antwerp, there's only one of. The griffin you'll see in the next game. In Quest for Glory 2, there's one griffin, but I won't spoil it beyond that. It looks like it must have been a particularly nasty troll. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark forest. The plaque reads, Troll slain by Wolfgang Abentur, which I believe is the same gentleman who slew this griffin. Yes, it is. Okay, the cheetar. The head is like a panther's, but with a strong human-like quality. It is still rather frightening. The plaque reads, Cheetar slain by Wolfgang Abentur. This Wolfgang guy kills everything. And that's obviously a dragon. Even in death, this monster remains awesome. The plaque reads, Dragon slain by Baron Stephen von Spielberg. So let's go and talk to this gentleman in his chair, obviously sleeping. It looks like this old guildmaster doesn't do too much adventuring anymore. Still, he looks like he was plenty tough in his day, and he probably has many a tale to tell. Let's ask him about some monsters. Oh, I was so busy I didn't notice you come in. Welcome, welcome. It is so seldom that we have new adventurers here. Most people think this valley is cursed. Okay, and he didn't answer my questions. Let me ask again. You can see some of the types of monsters that live around here if you look at our walls. Okay, let's ask him about some specifics. Let's ask him about the dragon. One day, years ago, a pair of dragons tried to take over our valley. We adventurers rode out to meet them. I can still see Stephen von Spielberg charging forward on his black horse. He slew the one whose head adorns the wall above our fireplace. The other one flew off. People say that they can sometimes see that other dragon flying high overhead, but it has never dared attack us again. Yeah, you showed that dragon what for, huh? What else? What about the moose? That was the most vicious moose I ever ran into. Nearly bit my nose off. And ask about the troll. It's been a while since Schultz and I killed the one on the wall. It is fortunate that few trolls remain. They're deadly. Okay, that's enough of talking to that guy. And actually, I can't believe I'm already at 10 minutes. I should probably start closing off the video. See, I'm going to do a bit more of this. I'm going to walk around the town. Next time we'll finish looking around the guild hall at this other stuff that's here that we didn't get to. And then we'll do some other exciting stuff. So, thank you very much for watching, and take care. I hope we'll have more fun with this game in the future. See ya.